Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Neuro-Sama who was living with her fox mother, Annie, and her turtle father, Beetle. They lived in a small cottage on the edge of a dark forest. One Halloween night, Neuro was feeling bored and decided to venture into the dark forest to explore and see if she could find any scary stories to share on her stream. She packed a thermos of hot chocolate and some snacks for the journey and started walking into the forest, following the path that she knew so well from exploring there so many times before. As she walked deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and the branches grew closer together, forming a canopy overhead that blocked out most of the light from the sky above. The shadows grew longer and darker as the sun set behind the trees, casting an eerie glow over the land around her. Suddenly, she heard a strange sound coming from up ahead and saw something moving in the shadows of the trees up ahead, something that looked like a monster. She didn't know what it was or where it came from, but it was definitely terrifying, and she started to run away as fast as she could as she screamed for help, but no one came. As she was running through the forest, she came across her mother and father who had been looking for her after hearing her scream for help earlier that evening, and they quickly ran towards the monster only to find out that it was just a friendly ghost who loved to scare people on Halloween. The ghost introduced himself as Mr. Spooky, and he told them that he was a lonely ghost who didn't know any other ghosts to play with, so he had been scaring people on Halloween for fun, but now that he met them he hoped that they would all be friends from now on. After they all became friends and shared some snacks together, they all went back to their little cottage on the edge of the dark forest where Mr. Spooky lived with them and became an important part of their lives and family. The end.